Thank you, David, and thank you all for being here. I have a bunch of short poems. Some of them are fairly new, and some are old. The first three-line poem that I've ever written is Backfire. NATO, Trump tried to pull it apart. Putin put it back together. And then I have, and that reminded me of the only one-line poem that I ever wrote. And at the time, there's a famous lawsuit against the President of the United States. This is my first one-line and maybe only poem. Stormy fucked him once, and now she's doing it again. And then we go to some recent poems. Let's go to Jefferson Valley Circus. I sit down with a cup of coffee to enjoy the morning edition of the circus. Barbara has her breakfast spread out on the table and the show begins. The birds fly, blue jays, cardinals, mourning doves, starlings, red-winged blackbirds. The groundhog scurries, the chipmunks race, the squirrels climb, and they all eat. The stage is poetry in motion as the actors perform. This is the first show of the day. The afternoon show will feature deer, and raccoons will take the stage at night. You might consider the circus as free to us, but it took us thousands to build the stage and hire the actors. It was all worth it. And then some rather older poems, if I can pull them up. They're still very recent. Their greatest challenges. Franklin Roosevelt never lived to see the end of World War II. John F. Kennedy never lived to see the civil rights legislation. Lyndon Johnson never lived to see the end of the Vietnam War. Ronald Reagan never lived to see the end and return of the Cold War. Who, if any of us, will live to see the end of the present Cold War? And I'll wrap up with Trump asking Putin. Trump asking Putin during a war with him on the other side for a favor and dirt on Hunter Biden is similar to if Tom Dewey had asked Adolf Hitler in 1944 for dirt on James Roosevelt. Is this man very, very stupid? Not only is this craze from the US side, I can just imagine Putin, who I wish the worst for, screaming, I'm in the middle of a fucking war, my soldiers are getting killed, and this fucking idiot wants a political favor. Hey, this would be a great Saturday Night Live skit. Or our ex-incompetent in chief on the phone. Hey, Vlad, got a minute? And thank you for paying attention to all of my wacko poems of the day.